What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Ben Ballion, back with another episode of the Sports Pod. And quite frankly, Joel Embiid sucks. And the Knicks and the refs need to do something about it. Because this dude cannot go below the belt 3 separate times in one game and get away with it. Purposely injuring Mitchell Robinson, kicking Hartenstein in the stones, and then basically shoving his butt into OG, setting an incredibly illegal screen. The Giants made a great pick with Malik Neighbors at number 6, and I like what the Jets did going offensive lineman at number 11. And then with the Mets, JD Martinez makes his Met debut today. I'll get into all of it on the other side of the intro. Hit it.
That ball is out of here! Out of
Alright, getting into the episode. The Knicks lose game 3. We're still up 2-1 in the series. I knew we were going to lose eventually, but this is just not the way we should be losing. And before I say anything, Philly fans, I am not crying about the refs. Well, I am, but I have a good reason for it. Unlike you guys, a slight grab of the jersey when Embiid has been pushing us all game long. He's gone below the waist 3 times in a series already. He's shoved Dante in game 2. Like, you guys have no room to talk, honestly. But Embiid should not have been in that game. Are you kidding me? When you're grabbing somebody's ankles, that is a conscious decision that you are making. You're not doing it in an accident. Oh, I fell down and my arm hit his ankle. If that was what it was, okay, fine, whatever. I would still be mad, but not think it was on purpose. And then Nick Nurse, you saw the play. Look back at the replay. Nick Nurse has his eyes strained directly on the court. Or is he trying to get more fouls for Embiid, his favorite person in the world, and so is the refs. Embiid has lost the entire amount of respect I had for him. I had about this much, it's now like this. I have no respect for Joel Embiid anymore. And the only person I respect on that Sixers team, Tyrese Maxey. After they lost game 2, he manned up and he talked to the reporters like a normal person. No, we're gonna win this series. I promise you, we're gonna win. We know what we have to do to win. Like Joel Embiid. I mean, he's the only one that I can respect. He's a better version of Quickly, and you guys know I love Quickly. Quickly said some stuff too. He said he didn't want to get fined, but if that was anybody else except Embiid that grabbed his legs, they would have been ejected. So basically, Embiid should have been ejected from the game. He shouldn't have gone off for 50, and we should have won. But the refs love Embiid. Unfortunately. And they don't want to sweep. The Knicks want to sell more tickets. And honestly, I wanted to close it out at the Garden. At the Garden. We will close this out in 5 games. Trust. Next game, start Jericho Sims. Make him get a flagrant 2 on Embiid. Try to bait Embiid into throwing a punch or something that would actually get him ejected. And then we good. I don't know if Embiid would... Oh, excuse me. I don't know if Embiid would be that dumb to throw a punch, because I think the Sixers coaches have to be telling him that they're going to retaliate and you can't do anything because of it. But if you get a punch thrown at you, you can't just let that slide. I mean, especially because it's from Jericho Sims. I love Sims, but Embiid is not letting that slide. Everybody's talking about these 90 Knicks. I get it, but like... This is 2024. If we do anything that X-Man would do, that Mace would do, that Oakley would do, the whole team is going to get kicked out of the playoffs. I mean, because Adam Silver doesn't play around. Honestly, I respect it, but... Jeez, again. But it's just not how the game of basketball should be played, because that's how the NBA was built. hard-nosed, physicality, tough defense, tough as nails teams. That's who survived the bad boy Pistons, the Knicks, the Bulls with Dennis Rodman. I mean, that's how that's what a lot of the good teams did. And the Knicks, they can do it. They're gonna get in trouble, but I think the best way is to shove it in their those Philly losers' faces, get a freaking win, and win the freaking series. Come on, we are New York, and the Knicks are gonna come out with a fire under them. It's gonna be a sight to see on Sunday. I mean, everybody's, and when this goes back to the Gardens, the FMB chants were loud in games 1 and 2. Oh my God, what are they going to be in Game 5 with a potential chance to clinch the series? I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what to say. It's going to be crazy in there. Philly sucks. Philly sucks. All that. And this makes burning the jerseys, the Embiid jerseys, not look bad anymore. Because these are conscious decisions he's making. When you're grabbing someone's ankles, I said it before, you're making a conscious decision to try and injure him. And it's funny how you pull down the same leg that he got injured. I mean, Mitch has been so dominant in this series that you're just mad you can't score as well on him. Like, cry about it. People can be better than you. I'm not saying Mitch is a better player at all. But I'm saying he's been playing better defense than Embiid has offense. And Sixers fans, I know there's going to be 1,000 excuses. Oh, the Knicks were getting the whistle. Oh, Embiid's on one leg. Oh, Kyle Lowry got hurt in game 2. Like, come on, bro. We're the better team, even without Randall. The Sixers, it's a two-man show. I know Campaign got it going last night, but the Knicks bench has dominated the Sixers. It's unacceptable. It's, as Joe Meningo would say, it's a disgrace, bro. The league should be embarrassed with this level of officiating and this level of not caring what happens just because it's a superstar. Like, what if somebody did this to Joel Embiid? Suspension, fine, technicals, flagrants, crazy, more fines, more games suspended. I mean, and then if they started fighting, oh my God, Embiid's gonna get left off the hook. Honestly, he is. We just gotta respond and get a W. And we gotta blow them out. We gotta come back to the Garden. Because the series doesn't start until a home team loses. We gotta come back to the Garden, up 3-1. I think it's like a 95% chance you win when you're up 3-1. And just close them out at Philly, at the Garden. Get the Garden going. Get more videos outside the Garden of these people. These young boys trying to get, I would love to be out there. I think if we get past this round, which I'm hoping we do, I think we do. I think we go to the Eastern Conference Finals on skates. We fly to the Eastern Conference Finals. I know the Pacers had like a 35-point quarter earlier. Tyrese Halliburton's killing. I don't like him very much either. I don't know. Just something about him. I don't like it. And then if we go to the Eastern Conference Finals, I think I'm gonna go to that. So I'll see y'all out there if we get to the Eastern Conference Finals. What was I gonna say? But yeah, this is that Rockets game back in February where we lost because Jalen Brunson. There was a terrible foul called on Jalen Brunson. Like, that was me here. Although I've had it up to here with these refs. I've had it up to here with you. Scott Foster, Jason Goebel. It's so bad, the refs. And I know my guy Keith McPherson, shout out Keith. He talks about it all the time in baseball. He wants a tryout to ump. I mean, it's honestly such a disgrace that we have to survive in this. Because the NBA wants their superstar to survive. They don't want the Sixers out in round 1. They want Joel Embiid to go when there's no contact from Mitchell Robinson at all. I mean, it's just incredible. It's so bad. And then don't even get me started on what he did to OG. That made me, as if Mitchell Robinson was here, OG was right here. He purposely backed into him. That is garbage. And the league cannot take this and just let him get away with this. It's so bad. It just makes me aggravated. I know they want, I get it. I know they want their superstar. I know they want the Sixers to play more because they have 2 All-Stars. But at the end of the day, this is the playoffs. You can't be letting teams get off the hook just because they have better players. Like, it just makes me so mad because we definitely could have won that game too if he didn't get it going. And that third quarter where they scored 43, I'm not even mad at it. The Knicks played really good defense. Hartenstein's all in Embiid's face like this. Embiid, whoa, to the heavens, because Hartenstein can't breathe on him, or he's gonna be crying to a foul, crying for a foul, and then he got hot. He got on a heater. It happens. Everybody was making shots. Campaign got it going. Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, Kyle Lowry, they killed us. But they shouldn't have, quite frankly. And then mocking Embiid for exaggerating contact. That's the last thing I want to say. That is garbage. You foul hunter. You took more free throws than the entire Knicks roster because all you do is cry and complain, and the refs are fed up with you that they just give you calls at this point. And if Brunson, yes, he's trying to get fouls, but he has to at 6'1". He can't try to go straight up and get buckets like that. That's his game. That's what people know him for. He gets into the lane and he does what he does. Embiid does not have to do that. He is 7 feet tall. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Knicks win game 4 and 5. Book it right now. Gentleman's sweep. After that, the Knicks are going to be so pissed off. I mean, it's going to be crazy. All right, getting some football. Giants draft Malik Neighbors at 6. Absolutely love this pick. Neighbors coming out of LSU. It's a wide receiver factory, whether you look at Joe Burrow, Odell, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. Malik Neighbors looks like he's going to be a dog, and he's going to be that number 1 receiver that the Giants were looking for and have been looking for these past couple years. As the Mets game is just getting underway, see me repping the City Connect hat today, breaking them out for the first time tomorrow, but with the Jets taking, what's his name, Olu Fashatu? Something like that. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too much. Out of Penn State, another really good pick. Got to protect Aaron Rodgers. They've done a lot of work on that offensive line, and I absolutely love what Joe Douglas is doing this offseason. I think he's done a great job, and the Jets are going to have a season. So yeah, talking some Mets. Jose Buto's on the bump. He's been tremendous to start the season. Him, Reed Garrett, Jorge Lopez. It's been fun watching Mets baseball after that rough start. Had a rocky series in San Fran, but we're good. Francisco Lindor got it going. But yeah, 4 hits, 10 total bases, 2 bombs, 5 ribbies. Like, have yourself a game. Break out. We need you, man. And that's going back to the Knicks for just 1 second. Brunson broke out, which is probably the only bright spot of that game. Not the only, but a big bright spot of that game. 39 on good efficiency. Got his free throws. He actually wasn't shooting good free throws at all, though. And that's another big reason why we lost. We missed so many free throws. Hold on, let me get it up here in 1 second. The Knicks just could not hit free throws at all. And if we hit more of our free throws, we might have won this game. Honestly, team stats, free throws, we were 13 of 19, which is 68%, to the Sixers, 28 of 33. Like, that just shows you they took almost double free throws. A little bit less than almost, but they took, 14 more free throws than us? And they made them at a good clip, too. So, I would say you got to tip your cap, but I don't respect them at all. Philly's such a bad city. I mean, whatever. Game 4 and 5, Knicks country. Let's ride. Talking about the Mets, JD Martinez finally make your debut. Here we go, DHing in the 5 spot tonight. Game's on Apple TV Plus though. I mean, on I have it, but it's just annoying because I don't know. I like Gary, Keith, and Ron a ton. I think they're the best in the biz. Way better than like Michael K. or like John Sterling was the GOAT of radio. I think Gary, Keith, and Ron are the best right now in TV. All right, that's gonna do it for me. I'm your host Ben Ballion, and this was the Sports Pod.